guys, welcome to Wake TV. Today I want to share with you guys about my awakening experience. I had my awakening experience in 2010 and that was totally by accident. A good friend of mine lent me a MP3 of Dr. Joe Vitale, the program called Awakening, but that's not like Awakening program. But anyhow, I did that to be successful, and at the end of the chapter 5, there's a word you're gonna say after Dr. Joe, and you're gonna say, "Please awake me, universe," or something like that. I don't remember, but I said that, and that I think led me to awakening. So anyhow, a few days later, somehow I felt like I need to go to Angel Meetup. So I decided to go to Angel Meetup, and I met this guy, and he told me I am an empath. I didn't know what that means. I went home and I Googled it, and I kind of like understood what empath means. Anyhow, like a few days later, I heard a voice by Archangel Gabriel. She was like, "Hello, I'm Archangel Gabriel. I would like to speak with you." And then she started to ask me about how was my day and in my head, and then her voice was different from my voice. So, I was kind of answering back to her. I was like, what the heck is happening to me? And then a couple weeks went by, and then Archangel Raphael joined into the conversation, and then Archangel Michael joined the conversation. And I was like, oh my God, I think I went crazy. So by then, at the meetup, I met the other guy, Max Ryan, who is on my interview. And then Max was having his angel meetup. So I attended, and I told him, "Hey, Max, I started hearing voices of archangels, and I want to make sure I'm not crazy. You know how crazy people hear voices?" And then I think maybe I just want to make sure. So Max was sure. I just gonna call all angels for you one by one. So there are 4 people, including Max and me. So basically what happened was their voice and their vibration was matched. I feel vibration of anything, everything. So each person, each being, they have a signature vibration, just like your fingerprint. So their vibrational, I guess, frequency, they have their own signature. So you can fake it, you can lie to it. So each archangel, they had their own particular vibration, which was the same as what I felt when I was talking to them. So I was like, oh shit, I'm really talking to archangels. I spoke with my lawyer's friend who is also a psychic and a famous psychic, and then he told me, "Oh yeah, I see angels all the time. Archangel Michael, he's really tall and muscular," and he was like describing Archangel Michael to me. So I was like, okay, I'm not crazy. So then I started to hearing Jesus, but he has a totally different personality from the Bible. So since I was a Catholic, so I was used to, knowing Jesus and angels. So that wasn't too threatening environment for me. So I was kind of talking to them, but I was like, am I really talking to Jesus? So he started talking to me how our body changes chemically when ascension happens. And that was 100% scientific talk. And I'm not the science person. I just not good at this. So whatever the stuff he talked about was all scientific and mathematics. And I was like, okay, there's no way I can make this stuff up, because I understand what he's talking about, but like with my, science ability, there's no way I can make that up in my head. You have to be really good at this kind of subject, and I'm really bad at it. So I was like, okay, I'm totally talking to Jesus because he's talking about something I don't know about. And then a couple of days later, I saw exact same channeling message by someone, and I was like, oh my god, that was same content. Anyhow, so that was a proof. And then each of them started to telling me what to do. Like Archangel Raphael told me I should learn healing, and I started to learn from Reiki for free, and then moved up to reconnective healing and the matrix energetics and the Darcy energetics and so on and so forth. And then Archangel Michael told me to go get Reconnection by Eric Pearl. And that's not a reconnective healing, but reconnection is reconnect all of your connection toward who you are from every single aspect of who you are, like including higher self. So you are totally together. You're not disconnected with each other. So I did that on my birthday. So at the reconnection, I saw Ashtar's ship and Jesus, Archangel Michael, and Ashtar was in the ship and asking me if I'm interested in go to Earth and create a life, and I said yes, because previous scene I saw during reconnection was my original planet, and I saw my planet was ascended, so it was like painful. So I just wanted to have a place called home, and I chose Earth as my second home. So there I realized, I wasn't from here, but I wasn't really thinking too much about it because I'm here now and live my life here now. So whatever. Basically, archangels became my guide, and they kind of like guiding me through this process, which I wasn't really sure what it was. I didn't know anything about my mission, or I just wanted to be creative and doing entertainment, and that's about it. That's always what I wanted to do. So, like, I was following that, and then meanwhile, I started to having this whole awakening stuff, and started remembering past lives and stuff like that. But, like, basically, I was like, you're here, you're living your life here and now, and just living your life every day as much as you can is like being spiritual. That was like basically I came to the conclusion by 2000, I think, by 14. So I wasn't really like making any big deal about 2012. I heard about it, I knew about ascension, but I was like, when it's happened, it happens. Like, just don't make a big deal out of it. I was like that. And then I wasn't really interested in off earth being. I was like basically telling angels, because they told me that any beings who are higher than human can be tricky. So I was like, how the hell am I gonna know if they're a good being or bad being? Like, I know you guys are good because the angels, and then Jesus, obviously he's a good guy, but like anything outside of that, I'm not really sure about that, and I don't want to deal anything outside of you guys. So I basically told them, don't let come anything near me until you guys think I'm ready. So like basically at 2017, all of a sudden like my YouTube channel started playing by itself, and I saw Christine Day and her vibration was super high, like 10. I was like, oh my god, who is she? Like she's 10. So I started to listening to her, and then I was like, wow, she's full of love. Like I gotta listen what she has to say. And then I started to learning stuff and doing all Pleiadian stuff. And that's how I started to doing like off earth, I guess, remembering, because I don't know. Yeah, I guess I didn't come from earth, but that wasn't really big deal for me, because I'm here, I live here, so whatever, you know what I mean. So started to listening to Daniel Scranton channeling. My guide guided me to him, and I'm very selective of whom I listen to. So I basically listen to Daniel daily, and then when Michaela Sheldon does her channeling on YouTube, I listen to her, and that's about it. Anyhow, I just wanted to share with you guys about my awakening experience, because the reason I started this channel, because might be hard to go through awakening experience when you don't have anyone around, and I hope this channel will help you to go through your journey. And I just wanted to share my experience with you. Anyhow, if you like this content, please like it, share it, and subscribe it. And I see you guys on Monday. Bye!